Alaroots, big up yourself. You don't know it's pressure but pipe. Keep the fire burning. JAH Rastafari.
What a beautiful morning, yeah! I hear the birds chirping, my green smelling good, feeling like I should. Wow! Hey, so me jump out of bed, roll up, toothbrush to me teeth, now comb to me dreads, wash off my face, then I full speed ahead, onto me garden, me keep me fed, there you watch how I never do with a couple fly egg, leave a life teeth, you keep me content, intoxicated by the incense of scriptures I chant to all a reverend. I say, woke up this morning feeling so glad. The world is yours for the taking, said a little voice in my head, in my head. The world is yours for the taking, said a little voice in my head. And so me touching at the streets and I nothing but love the old and the young, stretch forth for a hug. Sing a couple songs before you know it, them a jump. I got something for the ladies and also tugs. Ragga, ragga, the way them see the notice. Bless my soul, oh Jah, steady my feet so I never falter. Quench my thirst, so yes I put you first. I beg you fill me up with your mercy, Jah. Cause I'm surrounded by so many, still I feel so alone. Every cat wants a sprat and every dog wants a bone. But by the grace of Jah I make bread out of stone. You know I see this naughty looking lounge from a room. Up of them house, make a glass, and I'm still a drumstone. I go on like a them ordained to the throne. Denouncing the young and come a job at yard. Doing them very best to make the youth's life hard. But we said
Blessed love, Nika.
Blessed love, Aya. This is Jesse Royal.
Without a doubt.
Yes, I bro. So how you doing, man?
We're giving thanks for life as always. Life is lovely. Life is beautiful. You know, it's a great time to be alive. I'm in D.C. right now. We were in New York last night at SOB's. We're at Hamilton tonight in D.C. Tomorrow we're at Woodstock in New York.
Wow. So
Yeah.
I saw this this tune, this tour is called Always Around. Is your...
Yeah, Always Be Around. This is the lead single from the debut album, which will be entitled Lily of the Valley. So Always Be Around is a special little treat put together by myself and Riff Raff. You know what I mean? Introducing people to the direction where we are trying to go with this album and the sounds that we are trying to incorporate, as well as, you know, just bring a breath of fresh air to
Baby, I would never let you down. Always be around. Baby, let's go do that ultrasound. Turn it from upside down. Hey, baby, I would never let you down. Always be around. Baby, let's go do that ultrasound. Turn it from upside down. Hey. Much more to come, yo, this is just the appetizer. Future secure, you're rocking with a franchise. Name it Michael Bones and God, I'll be your sole provider. Give you all my love, oh no, I ain't gonna be no miser. Sweet appetizer, sorrow paralyzer. No in a gallivanting man, a real galvanizer. Any luck prizer, chakra exerciser. Miracle worker like the prophet named Elijah. I would never let you down.
So you're singing in this tour. You're singing songs of the new album, of the debut album, or?
Yeah, there will be a couple songs in the set of the debut album, along with some other favorites from people over the years out about, you know. So we just have a lovely set put together with a little mix of old and new and unreleased also, you know. So it's really a show that them know I miss, you know.
we're really happy to have you. You know, for you're in Montreal. You're coming for the Les Nuits d'Afrique. It's a festival of like African music. You know. So we're really happy to have you representing Jamaica and all the.
Yeah, man, I've heard lovely things about that festival, and I'm honored to be gracing the stage for the first time this year. You know.
Yes, So since this is a university radio show.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, you know, since reggae is not that big yet in Montreal. I mean, it's on the rise. So I was thinking you could, you know, kind of explain some stuff a bit to the students.
Definitely.
So just to start with, Bredgen, what would you say is a good education?
A good education is a balanced education. You know what I mean? The balance of practical, technical, and intellectual coming together for a bigger purpose and a bigger mission than simply for oneself. You know what I mean? For we feel like knowledge is a thing we don't really have an age and don't really have a body, you know, so information is passed on so that it can be passed on. And it must always be used for the greater good of this planet that we were blessed with. You understand? For 100 years in the span of 3 billion years seems small. But we must always strive to do what we can while we can. And education is an integral part of aligning the youth them and awakening them and sharpening their mind to really understand what's happening in this time and how can they play their role as valiantly as possible. Seeing so when we talk about education, we don't really talk about work only. You know what I mean? So it's nice to know the books, but it's also nice to know your human beings, you know, that are around you, know how we relate with one another, understand why it is that though we may seem to be individuals, we are but one race, you know. So it's really about that, you know what I mean? Because the books and all of this knowledge will always be there. We just have to educate the youth them, you know, and compassion, you know what I mean, and consideration and understanding, you know what I mean, and sharing and caring to each other, because all these books and all these things and all these other things that they may learn in school, if we don't have a world that is bubbling with peace in 100 years, all of that are going to be invalid, you know what I mean? And when once upon a time, one used to have to know how to put together a computer, we're going to trickle right back down to where a man needs to know how to make a fire.
Yeah.
You understand? So,
like Selassie say, develop spiritually and physically.
Yeah, man, it's necessary, you know, for the youth them understand that we are one. You know what I mean? And from that, them we utilize the information and the education in the way it should be, you know, or the purpose for it meant for just.
This your generation, 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 this your generation. I and I coulda never be a ballhead. 3 rooter shooter, you real Congo jet. You know go see me in a Babylon a beg bread. Blazing the fire upon a Rome instead. Never want hear when the Rasta man say, you know a judgment day and it's too late to pray. Heard the good news and chose to delay. Zion gatekeeper no work with bribe. If you have a clean heart, pure inside. Haile Selassie and the prototype. When I show you the truth, you're gonna see the light. I teach we no come for fight. I wanna see your children live upright. I hope you see it clear.
can't generic. Bloodline at the most high we inherit. Build with foundation, watch Babylon perish. Beat the bingy drum and we a watch it from the terrace. Boy I choke like Norris, spin like Ferris, jitter like Derrick, scratch like Perry. Me putting up a resistance just like berries. Cool and deadly, just like Jesse. Yeah, right, come with love just like Dennis. It need to replenish, life with a cherish. Count for your blessings, no judge a blessing. This generation I got relay the message. We Chris like Ellis, Babylon jealous. No so zealous, and well rebellious, unapologetic. We no synthetic. Fire where we blaze, Babylon not electric.
This young generation, 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 this young generation. Below the frivolous, this like progress. I wanna see the ghetto youths them hopeless. We have left the old Vatican hopeless. Is a takeover, not a protest. Treading on the wine press much too long. The 400 years have come and gone. I hope you see it clear. Whole Babylon beware. Generation, this young generation, this young generation, this young generation, this young generation.
So tell me, Rasta, like for example, are there books that inspire you, you know, subjects that you find positive, you know, that you think like students could check?
The wise mind of Emperor Haile Selassie is definitely almost like a Bible to I and I. You know what I mean? You have almost anything from Khalil Gibran is good for I and I's soul. You know, Russell Simmons actually have a lovely book named Do You that kind of catch I and I.
Wait,
you know what I mean? And Malcolm Gladwell. Anything Malcolm Gladwell, right? Brilliant. You know what I mean?
Okay. I remember, because, you know, I've been checking you made so many interviews. You've been like really on the hype recently, huh?
Yeah, not the hype, but we've just been putting in the work. You know?
Yeah, in a good way. I mean, I see, you know, a lot of people are being interested in the works and a lot of really cool interviews, you know, and a lot of interesting stuff being said, you know, and it's really, really cool. And so I was thinking, you know, like you could kind of, you know, you seem you have this Rasta levity, you know, seem to be deep and true for you. And I was thinking, could you explain to like maybe the students here who are listening to us what it means for you to kind of be a Rasta man and what that implies?
Yeah, well, as a Rasta man, you know, you become a torchbearer of love, see? And we know is simply some youths who overstand, say, fighting and hate and sort of negative influences will never really help humanity progress. So Rasta for we is a way of life, is a holistic way of life, is being conscious about the food we eat, is being conscious about the books we read, is being conscious about the things we say. It's understanding that we have a voice in the nation, you know what I mean, making ourselves always up to date with the political issues of the societies, where the people are going, where the people are feel. So as I said, for we Rasta is a way of life, you know what I mean? How we stay conscious, you know what I mean? How we stay grounded, how we stay rooted to the truth, which is that we have a creator. So that is Rastafari and I, humbling I and I self to become a servant of the universe.
Yes, and because you're living in Jamaica, so you have a specific political context. Can you tell me a bit about the situation in Jamaica? Because it's still progress is going on. I see you guys are doing a lot of awesome works with all the brethrens and sisterins. Can you tell me a bit about the vibe?
Yeah, I mean, politically progress are going on, but there's still a whole lot that needs to be changed. You have some people who need to move along, you know what I mean, and give the youth them a chance to express them ideas and have the opportunity to try new things, you know what I mean, because we feel like there's no way somebody in 1840 could have known what good say in 2017. See? So addressing laws that were written is also a key part in really developing a political system that is really by the people and for the people.
Because you believe in new ideas, right?
New ideas is very, very, very necessary because that's the only way to keep things moving forward. And the more we live is the more we learn, and the more we learn is the more we realize, you know what I mean? And then the more we realize it is imperative that we adjust. You understand? So if someone can put on a book and sign and seal it and say, this is the way things go on from now until forevermore, this is the way it shall go, then that person clearly had no good intentions for the people. So we now have to, as I say, reevaluate a lot of these laws that were written because it was a different time. So we have to have the opportunity as a society to readjust and find, you know what I mean, solutions for our time, you know what I mean, and find what is right for our time. So we're not knocking anyone, we just say, give the youth them a chance, because contrary to belief, you know what I mean, the youth them have an idea of what's up, and sometimes we need to entertain their ideas while they're innocent, you know?
So what I'm hearing is like that the reggae music kind of plays a role of like encouraging people to think positive things, to think out of the box, and like...
Reggae music are the truth, man. Reggae music are the truth. It's the one genre where sole purpose is to uplift and enlighten. See, and that may come in a whole heap of different ways, you know what I mean? But reggae music are people music, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So tell me a bit about and tell us about the messages, the different messages that are in your songs.
Well, it may be different messages, but it all add up to love, you know? So that is the foundation of every creation, you know what I mean? Love, whether it's soft love or tough love, and, you know what I mean? But it's really, as me say, you know what I mean, there's songs about, you know what I mean, your significant other, there's songs about the system, there's songs about the marijuana that we love so much, you know what I mean? And there's other songs that are simply songs, but as I said, the foundation of every creation, it comes trying a vibration is love, you know? Love, you know? Love, you know? Love, you know?
I just imagine if I could smoke my herb in a peace without worry about it, the bowl I see. But I wonder for the world is gonna be. La 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 la. Babylon right down to a show, yeah, yeah. Making it a slow. I'm in a rap, I'm in a sleep, in my daily meal. I work overtime 7 days of the week. The struggle is real, who know how feel. So me have to respect who know about our school. Babylon the land made us sinking sand. Now this truth are your truth, fully damned. The ticks love create and fix it, say plan. To crack them with of manipulation. But give me little love, let me cool down me nerve. I'm tired of this system, don't wanna be no victim, no. Taking it slow. Draw for your raw, send for your match, and then me burn dirty Babylon right down to a show. Yeah. Taking it slow. Babylon work round with so much long gun, and I can't walk freely with my chilla. They wanna lick us before them I charge them some, and I said them want they bring from out from the town. But lost them creating crime, coupled with the pampas amongst mankind. Where in my eyes don't cross the line by playing judge and tourist in time. So me say give me little love, let me cool up me nerve. Tired of the system, don't wanna be no victim, no. Taking it slow, 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 sense it our drum. Draw for your whistle out, send for your match and then me man not to Babylon right down to our show. Yeah, yeah, taking it slow, 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 slow. Yo, I will say solid as a rock with no budge, not tick. For the youths where I seek, enough knowledge I ya leak. Be too long the same mistakes I repeat. A full time the country rise to its feet. Enough of these laws must be repealed for any progress to occur globally. I say even if a collie ain't your cup of tea, you gotta acknowledge what's reality. Marijuana never hurt nobody. It's all propaganda, laddie, daddy, daddy. Alcohol noxious but still legal because it provide them so much capital. But I will remain rutical and frugal. Highly Selassie are the highest official. You could have buck bull or true metal. I'll never back down from none of your rascals. So Officer Wally, don't you try no folly. I ain't no criminal, I'm on no trouble nobody. My herb medicinal smoking ain't my hobby. You drink coffee, I smoke Cali. If you had a clue about one of it many use, you would advocate, not spread about abuse. Healing of the nation, that is the truth. Genesis 1:29 is my proof. So, give me a little air.
And you get a special inspiration from the natural Zion, right? Because you live in the nature. Am I right?
Yeah, we live in Zion. Zion is over there, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Jamaica, you know, so it's a lovely place to grow up. It's a lovely place to be a native of, you know what I mean? And everyone bow there, so if you ever get the opportunity in your life, you need to go and check out Kingston, Jamaica, anywhere in Jamaica, you know, and just feel them original vibrations that will really come from the root of it, you know?
For real. For real.
Yeah.
And because you talk a lot about growing food.
Necessary, man.
So
very
tell the
necessary.
students a bit about that.
Well, we grew up countryside, you know, so farming was always an integral part of much of it. You know what I mean? Grandparents farmers, my father still farms to this day, you know what I mean? So for us, growing food wasn't like this big thing. It's just what we do because, like, that's what we do. Or else I could get it if you not grow it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, sad to say, a lot of other people living in some places where, you know what I mean, they don't really get the opportunity to do that. They can't really hold that against no one. But you just show them to be conscious of what goes into your body. You know what I mean? And be conscious of where and who you're giving your money to. You understand? So if you don't have an acre or two, then them go and decide what you consume and the length of your life. You know?
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah. And so you encourage the youth them to eat natural Ital, right?
Yeah, man. Eat natural and try to grow anything that you can. You know what I mean? and get themselves up to date on the many beneficial properties of all of these foods, you know what I mean? Because when it comes to food, no one really just about taste, you know?
Okay. So people should check. How do people, like, you think they could just research that, like, just in general?
Yeah, man, it's 2020 now, man.
Yeah,
them can find anything they need to find.
For real. Seen?
Yeah, man.
That's a good guidance for the
youth of this age.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Because the Rastaman uses natural products as medicine, right? Like ginger and the ganja.
Yeah, man. Ginger, Gideon, weed, soursop. The list goes on and on, man.
Yeah.
Yam, dashin, cocoa.
So let the food be your medicine and the medicine be your food.
Yeah.
Right.
And then when that are gone, man, that change your mood, you know, and your whole attitude towards life. And your whole attitude towards life.
Yeah. Got to clear my head. Need a pound of that whole and bread. Hold my days. I need a pound of that cushion. Yeah. And me say crack or cocaine, not it down. Deal with, no buy, nor sell, nor double the night. This government has some real hypocrite. Legalize alcohol and even cancer stick. When the MD prove there's no benefit. Liquor make you sick and tobacco toxic. Proved by research, the field say I gossip. Watch the pills, you a pop cause the symptoms grab it. GMO food a disease magnet. So I till my style every chance I get. Plant up my greens including me cess. Yes, a couple row of pepper sweet and scotch bonnet. The government motives led by profit. And that's why they place it how it's safe. Herb is one of our greatest assets. Utilize your resource or can need to clear my head. I need a ounce of that whole and bread. Hold my mates, juice get sent for that old cushion. Hold my mates, I need a ounce of that whole and bread. Clear my head, I need a ounce of that cushion. Clear my head, I need a ounce of that whole and bread. Hold my mates, juice get sent for that old cushion. In the morning when I wake up, it's the first thing on my mind. In the midday before lunch, it open and close my appetite. In the evening when I get home, I light up my chalice and burn down room. And in the night time after I chant my psalms, you know I hit put me to bed. Clear my head with a pound of that whole and bread. Hold my mates with an ounce of that cushion. Clear my head with an ounce of that whole and bread. Hold my mates with a pound of that cushion. Clear my head with a pound of that whole and bread.
I've been really like digging, you know, a lot of all the different vibes on the net. So people should really check out the different videos that you've done. Like there's a couple of meditations that you do. It's just really good vibes. And so it's because you're part of this generation on the rise in Jamaica, right? That they call the reggae revivalists.
Yeah.
But I heard you don't like that term so much.
Well, we don't like the term. It's not that we don't like the term, I should say. We live in a world where people like to label things, you know. So they can't understand and put a label on, you know. So we're not really worried about that. What we're concerned about is people overstanding the works and overstanding the mission and overstanding what motivates every one of our moods. Bigger than just music, you know.
No, because when you in the interview where you said that you didn't like the revivalist term is because reggae never dead, you know, so never need revival.
Yeah, and that will always remain true because it will never die.
Yeah.
You know?
And so there's a whole crew of different artists just because, you know, people, like I told you in Montreal, they don't like know necessarily reggae that much. So I'm just like reminding them in the reggae revivalist movement in Jamaica, it's like a whole group of young conscious artists like Chronix, Janine, Kabaka Pyramid, and
Protege.
And I wanted you to explain to us a bit how you guys work together. How did this kind of start, and what's it about?
Yeah, what happens is just some youths who get conscious, you know what I mean, and everyone was pushing out them conscious vibrations wherever they were, and then Father Time bring us all to get this sending in the energy, and it started from us doing shows for little and few people and simply just understanding say our generation needs certain frequency that come through then waves stay in us. That is where it stemmed from, and as men say, you have people who did sell certain books and make them available to youths, and you have some other youth who offer alternative cuisine, you know what I mean, and all heap of vibrations, as may I say, what push forth this vibration. You know, it's like a spring. You might see the water shoot up out of the earth and I say, oh, amazing, but you don't really see what going on the earth to make the water shoot up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you guys are recording songs all together and touring together also?
Yeah, everyone tours individually, but we meet up whenever we can in the world, and we make music together whenever we can, you know. But it's really, as I say, a collective vibration, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not like we are all in the same place at the same time, you know, because we're all busy individuals and the work have to get done, you know. But we do when we can.
It's really beautiful anyways. It's so beautiful, you know, to see you guys
yeah,
just
man,
chanting
it's a beautiful
together.
thing. It's a beautiful time to be alive, as I said, you know.
Yeah, man.
From the streets of Jamaica coming live and direct. Proud to dig it there, we no need no mic check. Stepping at the place, nobody disrespect. Just I want to get the youths about the choice for them I make. Boom. Lordy Lordy, now join no party. Look what the politician them do to Claudy. Look what the politician them do to Jim. Him son resurrect it and look what them do to him. Cause they will use and dispose of you, those who are close to you. If you choose to tread the road, you know. So brother, if you war tonight, carry the scars of a coffee. I carry the fire of a Melchizedek. When your mind get a chance, represent. Cause you might have no past, it present. So, not take them class, love your past, then resent to. Want make it fast, so them last every cent too. So we go back to the ancient ways. Untold secrets that remained unchanged. Mentally get unchained. I want goal, I want aim, and the same what you're saying.
Got to stay true to the things you know are right. Nothing worth the gain you attain by sudden flight. Rather keep your goals in sight.
True.
Even in the darkest night. Have faith in the Father, the one who shines your light.
Mercy me, them corrupt and covetous sneaker from me. I they am in here one thing that you say. The intellect a play up on the poor poverty. Nobody now dance to a two-party. Oppression, brainwashing and nefarious schemes to keep the have-nots where they think they ought to be. I man, your promises are better when the poll time close. Then back to the same after we not announce. Rocks down a river bottom never know say so not. So many of me brother them trapping at the blind. Black full of shot but no food in a pot. What kind of liberty died? I and I Allah straight up. Wake up, sons of Jacob. Lay down their arms, real tools if they take up. Stay up, wake up, sons of Jacob. Time to show the cowards what we made of.
Got to stay true to the things you know are right. Nothing worth the gain you attain by sudden flight. Sister, keep your goals in sight. Even in the darkest night, have faith in the Father, the one who shines your light.
So you have this debut album, your first album. When can people know it's coming out?
Well, the album will be released in September. We'll definitely make you aware of the exact date when the time is right. The pre-order link will be available soon.
Okay.
Stay tuned to Jesse Royal 1 on Instagram, JESSEROYAL1. That's on Instagram and also on Twitter. So we'll be giving you the live updates and the website will be up. So just stay tuned and get ready for what is the Lily of the Valley, you know.
Boom, the Lily of the Valley. So I guess we'll know more about that in September.
Without doubt.
I won't ask you too much questions on that one. I'll leave the surprise for the release.
Yes, sir.
So, King, before I leave you, just tell me, do you have a message to tell the people of Montreal to get them to come to your show?
Well, we are in a time, you know, where we have to show them, say, we believe in the power of love. Whenever we can gather in the name of love and lift our voices and send out them frequency there and them energy there in the earth, it's necessary for this time. So all I can tell everybody in Montreal is forward out and make we have a good time. For life sweet. Regardless of what you see on your TV, you know, life sweet. So make we gather, man, and hold a joy, you know. Excited. First time there. So, you know, we're looking forward to see all at once, you know.
Yo, how much time are you staying in Montreal?
I believe after we leave Montreal, we head to.
It's every day, huh? Yeah, every day you have a gig, huh?
Yeah, we do our show every night, so we just keep the wheels rolling.
That's something, touring every night a show.
Yeah, it's a blessing, to really be able to connect with different people, different places, feel them energies, hear them stories, and have that influence us and our music,
And how you feel people in the States right now? You feel they still have this rebel thing in them hearts, even after the Trump got elected and stuff?
Yeah, man, them still have a rebel in them heart, man, because now is the time when the rebel come out. Mm-hmm. When things are okay, it's easy to be relaxed. But when you realize what's going on now, you know what I mean? Like Bob said, soon you'll find out who's the real revolutionaries,
So the message of Bob lives on in I.
Yeah, man, forever.
Yes, Irie, bro. So listen, maximum respect. I know you have a sound check, right, going on shortly.
Yeah, that's where I'm heading to the stage right now for the checklist.
So I give thanks because you're so generous, and like I know you could speak for hours and just to tell us, but I don't want to tire you or take too much time, So,
yeah, man, JAH Love, man, it's always a joy for connect and reason.
Yes, I Rast. Yes, I.
So Jah guide, God, and protect all of the items of Montreal, and we will see you very soon.
We'll see you at the show. At the show for sure at Theatre Fairmount on July 14th.
Yes, sir.
July 14th in Montreal. Yes, so bless up, my brethren. We're going to keep on listening to your works and your interviews and give thanks for all the wisdom and good vibrations. Rastafari live.
Every time. Love, light, prosperity, peace, and favor. See?
Yes, sir.
JAH Love.
Big up, man. Big up. And have a nice show tonight. Rastafari.
A mustard seed can channelize all that you need, but you must know, not just believe that Jah gon' see us through. Hey, count your blessings, so you'll keep counting. Learn from your lessons and stop your pouting. Gotta feel it more than just your senses. And remember, Jah gon' see us through. Day by day, as I would say, give thanks and praise in some way. Pound a phrase, can't pay ounce a day. Just remember, Jah gon' see us through. Well, the road man I tried so treacherous till we now shake, wobble or get nervous. In the power of love and faith we trust, highly guide over us. Can't change gear if you don't sing clutch. Your wheel will go wobble without the right lug. Can't say you're ready and still a old grudge. The dots will connect from you live up in a love. Let bygones be bygones, time can't be bought. Wasting it always add up to naught. Prepare you out and channel your thoughts. Siblings some fight already got fought. Overstanding is all we need to really see what's in front of we. God will never give you more than you can hear. You hear, go tell mama, go tell papa, go tell my sisters and my brothers, go tell my nieces and all my nephews that Jah gon' see us through. hurricane bring rain. When my leader weather can silence pain. If the sky work with personal views, with sunshine for me or rainfall for you. Nothing lasts forever, including sorrow. Today was yesterday's tomorrow. Good in bad, bad in good. Am I overstood? Planes ain't working, meals uncertain. Always hurting behind closed curtain. Giving it your all, but you still fall short. Conscious of the drop, but you still got caught. Mickle make a muckle, but hunger a rot. I feel your pain, don't get distraught. Losing don't mean say you lost. Brush it off, brush it off, brush it off. Yeah, you know, in the struggle of life, you know, and yeah, I want you to know, say, from you stick to the right, you can't get left, you know. John of Death, John of Death.